Hey, what is up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review 3 Days to Kill. So 3 Days to Kill stars Kevin Costner, Amber Heard, and Hailee Steinfeld, and it's about, Kevin Costner's character. He finds out he has brain cancer, and, he only has a few months to live, so what he does is, he goes and tries to, connect with his daughter before he dies, and also he's like a CIA agent, I think, and now he needs to go on one last mission, and Amber Heard's character wants him to go on one last mission, one last mission So what did I think of 3 Days to Kill? This movie's terrible. I mean, I did not enjoy 3 Days to Kill. This is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. One of the worst action movies I've ever seen. I mean, I'll get to the positives. There's only 2 positives about this movie, and that's really Kevin Costner and Hailee Steinfeld. They're the only good things about this movie. Kevin Costner, he kicks butt, and, he's good in this movie. I really enjoyed him. Hailee Steinfeld was also good as the daughter, and, their chemistry as father and daughter was good. That's the only positive I have with this movie. Let's get into the negatives, and there are a lot of negatives. The story, oh my goodness, like, it's so sloppy. It's like a 2-year-old wrote this. It's like, how like, a kid is starting to write for the first time and they go with the squiggly lines like, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, and they show them to the father and they're like, you know what? Let's send this to Hollywood. Boom. That's how the script is like. It's written by a 2-year-old. And, like, the movie doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be an action movie, a drama movie, a comedy. It just doesn't know. Like, there's some unintentional comedy in this movie. Like, it does not work at all. My goodness, I didn't laugh a single time they tried to do an unintentional comedy, like, part in this movie. I didn't laugh at all. My goodness. They tried. The action is so sloppy in this movie. Listen, I'm an action guy. My favorite genre of movie is action. This is a spit in the face to action movies, okay? Like, it's so overblown, over the top. It's this movie makes me really mad. This movie is terrible. I mean, just McG. I'd rather watch Terminator Salvation again. And you all know I don't like that movie. I'd rather watch that again than watch this movie. McG, why? First Salvation and now this. What? You don't know how to film action. I'm sorry. You don't know how to film action. You know who you remind me of? Michael Bay. In a way, like, you guys put in overblown action in your movies. You guys put unintentional comedy unintentional comedy that isn't funny. You remind me a lot like Michael Bay. Well, Michael Bay's worse, but you're just as worse. This movie is terrible. I didn't like 3 Days to Kill. It was a terrible movie. And Amber Heard in this movie. Listen, I'm not too familiar with Amber Heard, but she was terrible in this movie. My goodness. She felt like an Austin Powers, like a partner for Austin Powers. That's what she felt like. She was so over the top and awful. It was garbage she was garbage in this movie. I'm sorry, but she's just garbage in this movie. The villains are garbage in this movie. Like, they are so garbage. Like, they are some of the worst villains I have ever seen in a movie. My goodness. This movie's terrible. I don't like it. Like, there's homeless people in this house. What? They never explain why there's homeless people in his house. They never explain that. My goodness, this movie doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just an overblown action movie this movie doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be an action, drama, comedy. It doesn't know. This movie's terrible. I did not enjoy 3 Days to Kill. This is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. So it's time to give my official grade on 3 Days to Kill, and my official grade on 3 Days to Kill is a D-. The reason I'm giving it a D- is because Kevin Costner was good in the movie, but that's the only positive, and Haley Steinfeld was good in the movie, but overall, this movie's bad. Do not check out 3 Days to Kill. So it's getting a D-. So what did you guys think of 3 Days to Kill? Leave it in the comments section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.